Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with another video on Nikke Goddess of Victory. Now we finally have the skills for the new character Mary Bay Goddess. Now what we're going to be doing in today's video is going over her skills and talking about how good the unit is just based off the skill descriptions, and we will be testing the character out when she comes out in the game in a couple of days. And when she comes out, I definitely think she could be a good character to go for just because of her skills. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more content on Nikke Goddess of Victory. If you guys don't want to miss out on my summons or future content on the game, make sure you all subscribe, make sure post notification is on, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing we want to talk about is her burst skill. So she is a burst type 1, and she is a supporter unit. Her weapon is a sniper rifle, and her code is the water 1, so I believe that's the blue one. Now in terms of her skills, her skill 1 is the passive called Seaside Sunshine. Basically with this, it activates affects self activates when entering full burst, so only herself. Okay, effects changes according to the number of activation time. I remember a character that do this same thing is like Litter. So previous effects triggers repeatedly. So once, recovers 1.05% of caster's final HP every 1 second for 5 seconds. Twice, so if you activate it twice, recovers 3.69% of caster's final max HP every 1 second for 5 seconds, and 3 times recovers 6.86% of caster's final max HP every 1 second for 5 seconds. Okay, so affects self only, and this is only a heal for herself. Honestly, I think this is okay. It's a good skill for herself, but why couldn't they make this a skill for everyone? I mean, this will make her very good for PvP if you think about it, making sure she's able to sustain. She is a burst 1, so if you want to pair her up with our burst 1 character to make sure that she doesn't die, or you're able to go through your full burst, I feel like she's going to be absolutely amazing in PvP. Those heals are very nice. However, in terms of boosting damage, not that great with the first skill, but let's take a look at the rest of the skill, because she does have a skill that helps to boost what's called attack. So with her second skill called Wave Kisses the Feet, wow, a lot of feet players in the game were upset that they kind of censored her feet. So it's funny enough that the skill 2 is called Wave Kisses the Feet. But anyways, let's go over to the effect of the skill. So effects activate when using burst skill, affects all water code allies. Affects all water code, only water code. Oh my days. Okay, she is a character that you only want to use technically in a water code, so blue type. Going over to the effects, so effect changes according to number of activation time. Previous effects triggers repeatedly. So once, damage as strong and wait, that makes no sense. Damage as strong elements is increased by 20.85% for 3 seconds. Twice, damage as strong elements increases by 13.88% for 5 seconds. 3 times, damage as strong elements increases by 8.36% for 10 seconds. Okay, once again, she does seem like a character you can't use universally. Actually, I feel like if you want to fully utilize this character, you definitely want to build a team around her. But like I said in my previous video, I feel like the next meta we're moving to, or moving towards in Nikke, is having mono elements team. So if what's her face, if Mary Bay Goddess is going to be the first batch of characters that are moving towards that meta, it seems like a character you might want to get for that mono water team. But increasing the attack to strong elements, so a strong element, that is actually quite good. So that's 20, 30, maybe over 50% increase in attack. So yeah, I feel like this is pretty good. Don't forget, this is at level 10 in terms of in terms of the skills. Let's go over to her burst skill. So affects all water code allies, which is basically attack is increased by 28.23% for 3 seconds. Pretty good. Now in terms of buff and damage, she might be just as good as Litter for like that if she's built around a water code ally. The damage they get is nearly the same increase as Litter, but Litter also provides like other stuff as well. So I definitely won't say Mary Bay Goddess is as good as Litter, but for Water Code she might be a great character to just, you know, slot in, because she also have heals. So with the burst skill as well, affect all allies, basically recovers 27.87% of the caster's final max HP as HP for 10 seconds. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do need to test this character out to see how good the heals she provide are. I would say that her damage buff or boost is pretty good. Heals, to be honest, a little bit selfish with her first skill or first passive only for herself. Sorry about that noise. If it was for the entire team, that would have made her pretty OP. Right now I can say she is definitely above A tier or A tier, but obviously, like I said, we do need to test her out. Now what I want to do right now actually is go in game and see the characters we have for Water Code to see what type of teams you can actually build around her. Now we'll make a proper video talking about a team building you want to build around with Mary Bay Goddess in the future, so stay tuned for that. Once again, if you guys don't want to miss out on future content on Nikke Goddess of Victory, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And if you guys enjoyed this video so far, hey, what are you doing by not liking this video? Like the video, and let's move over to the game. I just realized I forgot to tell you guys the cooldown for her burst skill. It is a 20-second burst cooldown, so I feel like that is actually absolutely amazing. Like 20 seconds, that is amazing. Now once again, as a character, Mary Bay Goddess, you can't use her in a random team. You literally have to use Water Code. So let's go ahead and take a look at Water. So this is Water. Yeah, it's the blue one, so I was right. So let's see. Dorothy, Helm, Privity, Polly, Viper. But okay, not gonna lie, not the strongest bunch of characters in the game. Let me go over to this. Let me filter this again to see if I'm missing any Water Code for like pilgrims. Nope. Okay, Vesti. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I can say Water Code isn't that bad. Privity's there, Dorothy's there, and Viper is the only three ones I really think is absolutely amazing. But Helm is also good for heals, but like I said, Mary Bay Goddess has a 20-second cooldown, so more likely you're gonna be using Mary Bay Goddess. Oh, she's a skill one, sorry. Okay, that's good actually. Recovers 40% of attack damage as HP. Okay, that makes her very, very good. So yeah, in terms of having a sustainable team in terms of heals, this Water Code could definitely be a good team for sustaining. I think it's going to be very hard to kill those Water Code. So what you could do for your first team for the Water Code is to have for your burst one character, actually wait, Mary only heals herself with the first skill. Okay, easy thing. What you're gonna do is put Dorothy first. You're thinking about positioning as well, so you put Dorothy first, bracket. Next, that's your burst one. Next up, you're gonna need a burst two. I think Viper should be the one, because Polly is great, but she has a 40-second cooldown, so that is very, very long. You don't really want to run two burst twos because you're already going to be running two burst ones. Viper, and for your burst three, you're going to need Privity as your main one. Then move over to Helm, and then finally you put Mary Bay Goddess. Now you will need to manual this team, because sometimes you might just want to use Dorothy's burst skill, and sometimes you just might want to use Mary Bay Goddess burst skill for that 23% increase in attack for 3 seconds, and then recovery of HP as well for the allies. You might want to do that. So let me show you how you will position that in a squad. So let me quickly go over to here. So yeah, okay, we got Dorothy here, which is good. So we're gonna take out this. So like I said, first one you put Dorothy, then you're gonna, let me do Water Code, because yeah, like I said, with Mary Bay Goddess you only want water characters. Literally, it's a very, very limiting. And the fact that Water Code characters so far, not the strongest, I will not lie, there's only like 3 or 2 that are good. Oh, actually, if I think about it, Bridge Brit can also be added in the team as well. Like I said, we will need to test out different teams with maybe Goddess in the future. But anyways, we put Viper next, and we put Privity for that stunning helm. And then finally, just imagine Ray is Mary Bay Goddess. Now this would be your team. I feel like this team is absolutely amazing for one specific reason. You have Dorothy in there, and with Privity and Dorothy helping out with max ammo, reducing your ammo capacity by a bit, you can actually spam more damage with Dorothy over here. So actually not a bad team. This would be the team you're running. Now in terms of PvP, I don't think you want to use Mary Bay Goddess. Now okay, don't get me wrong, she is gonna have some nice heals, but the damage you definitely want to, okay, actually yeah, you can use her in PvP as well, because what you want to do for a PvP team is, let me go over to this one. Okay, so PvP team, you can't use her there. So what you need to do is you'll use, let me go to water code. Now imagine, like I said, Ray is Mary Bay Goddess, so that is her Mary Bay Goddess first, and then for your burst 2, you don't need damage really. So what you do is use any other burst 2 characters that are good. So you could use Anne-Marie, you could use Senti. I wouldn't recommend Viper for, actually Viper is pretty good in PvP, but she doesn't provide you with any like defensive buff. So easy, Makima. Oh my days, this team might be absolutely amazing. Okay, Makima next. Oh my days, this is pretty cool actually. Makima is a burst 2, and then for your burst 3, you definitely need to put Privity, and then after Privity you need a water character. Is there anyone? I don't want you to put, you don't need Helm, sorry. So you put Privity, and then you put your damage dealer, just imagine this, and then to end it off, your burst 1 character will be Jackal. So this would be it. So 3 water code characters. First one, like I said, you will put Mary Bay Goddess, Makima, Privity, and then you will add your 1 damage dealer, and then you add Jackal for increased burst regeneration. And there you go, you get the heals from you get the heals from Mary Bay Goddess, you get the increased buff, strong element damage increased to Privity. So when Privity does her burst, you have a more chance of nuking if you're going against like counter elements. So water code does extra damage to fire elements and deals 10%, deals 10% extra damage, but now you can buff that up with Mary, so that is great. Attack buff as well, pretty good to water code people. Yeah, this is good. I feel like in the future, if they add more water code, this team in PvP might be meta. So I feel like Mary Bay Goddess is definitely a character you want to summon for. Now, is she going to be a must? Well, is she going to be a must summon? I think so. The reason why I say that is because in the future, as more water code characters comes out, Mary might be the character that if you miss out on, you won't be able to get for a very, very long time. And now you're screwed yourself, because Mary has the kills, she has the damage buff, and she has a 20-second cooldown, which already makes her very, very strong as a burst 1 character, but at a specific team, literally specific team. And like I said, the future of Nikke is looking like mono specific elements team. So anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk about in today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing a should you summon when the banner comes out, as well as taking a look at Neon when we have more information on her. I will also do a video on should you summon for Neon. If you, let's say you're free to play, you don't have resources to summon for both, is it better to go for Neon or is it better to go for Mary? That is going to be an important video for free to play players, so make sure you are subscribed. And it's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.